Buttigieg is out. Earlier this evening, the former South Bend, Indiana mayor announced that he is suspending his run for the Democratic presidential nomination. Pete Buttigieg spoke briefly to reporters aboard his plane to let them know there was a change in travel plans. He was expected in Dallas, Texas for a rally there ahead of Super Tuesday, but instead plans to head home to Indiana to make that announcement. Saturday, Buttigieg placed fourth in South Carolina's presidential primary. This news comes after Buttigieg and his husband sat down with former President Jimmy Carter and his wife Rosalind at the Buffalo Cafe down in Plains, Georgia today. It's not clear what they spoke about, but the campaign described it as a private, personal visit. Earlier today, Buttigieg was among other Democratic presidential candidates in Selma, Alabama, to commemorate Bloody Sunday. Former Vice President Joe Biden and Senators Elizabeth Warren and Amy Klobuchar, along with former New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg, all there in attendance for a wreath-laying ceremony near the Edmund Pettus Bridge where the 1965 protest marches took place.